I'm Mrs. Zacharias, and I'm here today for another safety video. While there are many safety tips that we can address inside the school building, today I'm going to take you outside to review safe street crossing procedures and introduce you to a new way to safely cross the street. So let's get started and head outside. Okay, here we are outside. We're going to practice some safe street crossing procedures. The first one being at a busy intersection with a typical signal that corresponds to a traffic light. When you approach this type of intersection, you want to look for the pole that says to press the button and wait for the walk signal. So you approach the pole, you press the button, and then you're going to wait for the traffic light to turn green, and the red hand that's on the pole will change to a white walking pedestrian, which it now has done. You always want to look both ways still, even when you are at this type of intersection, just to make sure that cars are indeed watching you in the walk. Another safe crossing procedure, particularly when you're going to and from school, is to look for the crossing guard. When you get to the intersection, you'll notice the crossing guard has a bright fluorescent vest on and a stop sign. So just approach the intersection and the crossing guard will indicate to you when you need to cross.
Good morning. Please wait here until I signal.
And you can always look both ways yourself just to make sure that there's no cars coming, and then safely cross with the crossing guard. Thank you.
Have a good day.
And now, with the help of Ms. Menning from Safe Routes to Schools, we're going to introduce you to a new way to safely cross the street.
Pedestrian activated signals help people cross streets, particularly in a mid-block area where cars don't really have a reason to stop. The pedestrian activated signal will let them know that a pedestrian's getting ready to cross, and then they can cross the street safely. So here's how we do it. We walk up to our pedestrian activated signal and we push the button, and the warning lights turn on, and then we can cross the street safely. The warning lights turn off after a reasonable amount of time, and pedestrians get across the street.
Now that you've seen how to use the pedestrian activated signal, let's review. Tip 1. Approach the intersection. Tip 2. Press the pedestrian activated signal button to turn on the warning lights. Tip 3. Look both ways to make sure cars are slowing down for the flashing lights. Tip 4. When safe, proceed into the street to cross. Anytime you cross the street, remember to do so in a designated crosswalk. Use the appropriate signal device and stop and look both ways. Following these rules will make you street smart and street safe.